Remember, Matt, because I won't. Let me give you some juice.
Three. Give me a little bit. How's that sound?
Sounds good to me, sir.
My eardrums are fine. How's your eardrums? Turn her down. Drew's a little loud right now.
We on live? Okay.
Hot mic.
Ten. And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to WVRC 104.7 FM's coverage of Roane County High School boys basketball action. We welcome you from inside the castle at Roane County High School for this Little Kanawha Conference matchup featuring your Roane County Raiders, coming in with an overall record of 5-8 on the season, but losers of 6 straight ball games, trying to snap that 6-game losing streak here tonight. The opponent are the Tigers from Wirt County High School, coming in with a similar record at 5-10 on the season. They won their last game against Calhoun County. Before that, though, they were riding a 4-game losing streak as well. They have wins over Gilmer and Parkersburg Catholic, a pair of wins over Calhoun County, and a victory over Wood County Christian for Roane County. Again, they got a great start to the season, which was kind of surprising with such an inexperienced group. 5-2 is where Roane County started, but they have been on a 6-game losing streak since then, trying to snap that against a team that Roane County defeated on the road in the first game of the season. Roane County going over to Wirt County back all the way on the 8th of December. And Roane County getting a hard-fought victory from the Tigers over there at Wirt County High School, 46-34. Very special night here for Roane County High School. Of course, a lot of people in the stands here tonight. The reason being that they're trying to raise money for one of their own. Aiden Burr and his family lost everything in a house fire a week ago. And so, of course, a lot of people coming out. They have a donation bucket set out. As you enter the facility, that thing is already full of money. Of course, they're selling T-shirts that have Raider mentality on the front of them, and they got Burr on the back of them. Really nice gesture. Wirt County High School, their coaching staff, Chase Mills, they all decided to buy T-shirts as well, so they are wearing those Aiden Burr T-shirts right now in warm-ups, so it's a really neat thing for Wirt County to do. Of course, this is West Virginia, everybody steps up when someone is in need. Glad you could join us here, though, on our live streaming coverage on Facebook Live. We are streaming audio on our website at WVRCFM.com, and, of course, we are live on 104.7 FM. Andrew Miller joined alongside my partner, Matt White. Joe McDonald with us once again from A&M Digital Technologies, running the software so we can show you guys some scores, some ads, some logos, whatever you need. And, of course, our camera person is Katie Nutter. George Allen back at his familiar position in the studio as our technician. Matt, an opportunity for Roane County, number one, to get off the schneid, 6 games in a row. Now, you look at the schedule during those 6 games, no one would fault the Raiders for having lost to the teams they've lost to. They've played top 10 teams in Class AA in those losses. So you get a team now very similar to you in Wirt County. They'll be motivated after Roane County beat them the first time, but Roane County, they have the ability to play at a high level defensively, and if they want to, they can try to keep this Wirt County team that struggles offensively off the board again.
Well, that defensive mentality is what brought Roane County to that first victory against the Wirt County Tigers. It was a major defensive effort, 13 steals in the ball game. You limited a team that since that point has averaging 44 points a game. We held them to 34 in that ball game, rebounded the ball well. You know, this is a talented Wirt County team. They've got a tough schedule as well. They've played the likes of Williamstown and St. Mary's and Ravenswoods and the like. It's murder's row in the LKC right now. Just there's so many good teams, scattered throughout, this region. But in this ball game, in this matchup in particular, I feel like Roane County has really come a long way since that first game, especially on the offensive side of the ball. We found some things that work a little bit better. I like the 2 big man sets that we've been, experimenting with here in the last couple of weeks. I think those are very effective, and especially against an undersized Wirt County team. They're very guard heavy. And the one, the tallest guy on the inside, Connor Hoover, he's a 6'2" guy, but he's very thin. So I think if Roane County can use their size and rebound the ball well, obviously you have to protect the ball on the offensive side, maybe attack the basket a little bit more, try to get this very thin team in foul trouble. Wirt County, not a deep team at all. Only one guy maybe off the bench that we'll see, maybe 2, if that. And that's only if there's foul trouble. So if Roane County attack the basket, rebound and use your size well, and continue to play great hustle defense, I think this is one of those games, and especially with all the emotions riding high with the student section. They were big time into that JV game, really rooting our boy Burr on. Tough situation for him and his family. But like you said, the West Virginia mentality, not just the Raider mentality, is to show up and help out when one of your own is in trouble.
Of course, that will be the pregame thoughts, but once the tip starts, it's 2 old opponents against each other, Roane County and Wirt County. We are getting closer to the opening tip. We're going to take a break for our sponsors. When we return, we'll give you the starting lineups and the opening tip here from the Castle. It's Roane County and Wirt County on WVRC 104.7 FM. Check, check, check. Okay. All right, getting ready to start the national anthem here in just a second.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Roane County High School for tonight's boys basketball matchup between our visitors from Wirt County High School and your hosts, the Roane County Running Raiders. It appears everyone's standing with face the flag, please, for the play of the national anthem.
Anthem coming.
Let's look at the starting lineups for tonight's game. Starting first with our visitors from Wirt County. Number 4, Deshaun Middleton.
We welcome you back inside the castle, getting set for the opening tip. Roane County and Wirt County LKC basketball action. Let's take a look at the starters. First off for the Wirt County Tigers.
Now the two main guards out top. We got the 5'11" junior Deshaun Middleton and the 5'10" sophomore Zay Fazabon. The small forward, the senior 5'9" Ryan Louder, and the forwards 5'10" junior Brandon Richards, and the one anchor in the middle, the 6'2" sophomore Connor Hoover.
Traditional starters for the Raiders. Moses Onwuka will get the start at point guard. The 5'9" senior shooting guard is 5'11" senior Lane Epling, coming off of a couple of good games before that Ravenswood game. Levi Hunt, your 3 guard, a 6' senior Gary Harper, 6' senior guard / forward. And rounding out the starters, the 6'6" sophomore center, that is Sean Caldwell. Raiders in the traditional home white uniforms, jerseys, and shorts. Maroon letters and numbers. Raiders across the front in all capital letters in Old English. Trimmed out in charcoal gray with the Raider R on the bottom of the shorts. All black for Wirt County jerseys and shorts. They've got white Wirt County written across the chest in capital letters. Trimmed out in orange. Orange numbers trimmed out in white. And a couple of white stripes down the side with the tiger paw on the bottoms of the shorts. Again, fundraiser night for Aiden Burr and his family. They lost everything in a house fire last week. If you could not come tonight and could not contribute tonight, that's okay. You can still contribute at Roane County High School to the fund that's we're trying to get some money raised for that whole family. Of course, the T-shirts being sold here. Care of Envy Graphics. Very thankful to Nate White for contributing those. Student section is abuzz. A lot of fans in the stands here tonight. And we'll hope that Roane County can put their best foot forward and break this 6-game losing streak. Center circle, 6'6", Sean Caldwell. Connor Hoover, 6'2", sophomore. Official enters the center circle. We're ready to go. Opening tip controlled by Caldwell into the backcourt. Tigers going to work man-to-man defense to begin the ball game. Again, they're guard heavy, as Matt White said, and they are very quick on the outside. Onwuka waits for Epling to roll off a screen out top, gives it right back to Mo on the left wing. Caldwell comes out, gives it over on the right wing. Lane back out top to Hunt. He'll drive, splits a defender, misses the layup. Caldwell attacks the board, has it tipped away though, and that one taken out of there by Deshaun Middleton. Like the way Caldwell attacked that board, though.
Yeah, he really did. Went after that one, just couldn't quite get the handle. Let's see if Roane County's defense can give Wirt County all kinds of fits right out the gate, just
There's
like
a
last
steal
game.
by Harper, 2-on-1 break. Harper to the basket, layup is good. It almost as if Matt White willed it into existence with his talk.
I do what I can. I'm a team player.
Fosabon one-hands it into the left corner to Richards. Raiders coming back quickly. They'll work a zone defense, just the traditional 2-3 zone.
Raiders last game, they did such a great job playing the passing lanes just like Gary Harper did. Anticipated the cross court, able to react quickly.
Deep three by Middleton on the wing, no good. Grabs his own rebound underneath, and Fosabon will finish it off. Zay Fosabon, the recipient of that assist by Middleton.
It was more of a miscommunication by the Roane County defenders trying to corral that ball. A couple of guys, just assumed the other was going to get it. Never assume anything. You've got to attack every single rebound. That time, Wirt County just capitalized. They're trying a little bit of like soft pressure just to kind of slow down the offensive sets of Roane County.
2 minutes gone by, tied at 2. Here's a pass tipped by Richards, stolen by Fosabon. So the Raiders with a turnover. They have had their issues with that a couple of games in a row here. Now Onwuka going after the steal, collides with Fosabon, and Onwuka's down.
Back up, took a little shot to the nose. Probably one of those that's going to make your eyes water pretty good, I would say. Not afraid to stick his face in there and try to create turnovers for his team.
Onwuka took a nasty fall against Ravenswood, was out for a while. Luckily, he's okay to come back in. Water checking out. In is Aiden Cheveront. Fosabon driving and dishing. Shot put up and swatted against the backboard by Caldwell. The attempt there by Hoover. Now Middleton driving, gets tangled up with the feet of Levi Hunt. Hunt's going to be whistled for the trip. 5:43 mark, first quarter, 2-2 your score. Low scoring teams here. Roane County averaging just 46 a game, 44 a game for Wirt County. Pass inside, Hoover at the block left, has it partially blocked by Hunt, puts it back, no good. Rebound this time, and the putback is no good. Roane County with a rebound, but it's stolen on an outlet pass, and the Raiders going to be whistled for a foul. Caldwell finally had that fourth attempt by Richards, and on the outlet pass, Richards jumped right in front of it and stole it back for the Tigers. Baseline right inbound for Fosabon.
Yeah, both teams very active early with the hands. That time Gary Harper knocking the inbound pass out of bounds underneath the basket.
Harper already has a steal and a layup. Deflection there. Onwuka checking out. Alex Hall coming off of one of his best games of the season against Ravenswood.
Yeah, Alex Hall looked very solid in a game where Roane County was just out of sorts. He looked like he was the most composed against that just absolutely stifling Ravenswood defense.
Tigers working the perimeter. Roane County extending the 2-3 zone out past the three-point line. Here's a drive by Fosabon. Dishes out top Hoover. Double teamed. He'll give it to Cheveront. Wirt County will reset. They'll move right wing. Middleton dumps it in to Richards on the elbow. Baseline Fosabon has it tipped away from behind. Stays in bounds. Epling deflected it. Harper with the steal.
Nice play to swipe that one from behind. As you can see, Wirt County a little bit timid as far as attacking the basket, especially with the size mismatch for Roane County.
First three-point opportunity for Epling, no good. Hunt dives in, steals the rebound away though. Raiders retain possession. Tigers have moved out of that man-to-man immediately. They're back into a 2-3 zone as well. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Tiger defense. 4:33 mark, first quarter. And we're squared at 2 apiece.
All right, both teams very active early on the defensive side. They're going to counter. They're going to bring Ryan Lauder back in, try to add some extra size down on that back court, or I'm sorry, with the front court guys, and try to limit Roane County's rebounding margin.
Hall guarded tightly by Middleton. One hands it to Epling, right side, back out top now. Raiders work it to the left wing. Hunt ounces it to the free throw line. 14-footer rims out by Harper. Rebound tipped away from Caldwell. Epling with the putback. That's no good. Hoover with the board, and now he's going to be fouled. And that's going to be Caldwell with the reach late. And Caldwell will check out of the ball game as Grayson Keene checks in. Full court pressure now for the Raiders. Zone pressure, Chevron to Lauder in the back court still. Three-quarter court, he'll pick it up. One hands it into the front court, tipped away from Chevron. Stolen by Epling. Lane to the basket, draws contact, and Epling is going to the free throw line. So the Raider defense, Matt, early in this first quarter, playing very, very tough.
Yeah, defense being solid. Active hands, 3 steals so far in the quarter. Rebounding the ball pretty well. Both teams a little bit slow to get started on the offensive end. I like seeing Epling with that attack to the basket.
Lauder back out, Fazabon back in as Epling hits the first of 2 at the 4-minute mark here in quarter number 1. Trying to give Roane County a 2-point lead. He does. 2 confident free throws for the senior Lane Epling. Raiders lead at 4-2. Backcourt pressure again. Jump pass from Middleton. Chevron throws it down the court to no one. And luckily, Fazabon's quick. He got there all the way down to the Poca Valley side. Chevron now going to pull the trigger on a 3 right wing. That one misses. And Lane Epling standing in the right place for the rebound. Colton Paxton set to check in for Roane County.
He had himself a heck of a game against Ravenswood as well. Leading scorer in the game, rebounded well.
Harper dishing it to the wing, and there's Alex Hall stepping in confidently to the 15-foot jumper. Nearly steals the inbound now, does the hustler, Alex Hall. So offense, and he doesn't waste any time thinking about it. He goes right back to his defense and deflects it out of bounds in the backcourt.
Paxton in for Gary Harper. Good start to the game for Harper. You think he's just getting some instruction down there from assistant coach Matt Peary. Probably be back in this one before too long. Pressure
broken. Inside the paint already goes Hoover. Out top now. Here's a 3 by Deshaun Middleton. That's a big jumper, and that cuts the deficit down to 1 for the Tigers. Raiders break the soft pressure into the front court. Alex Hall working it over to Epling. 4-3 baseline. It's good. And that was because Middleton over pursued on that pass, went out of bounds, and that left Epling open. Back court. Paxton near steal. Back into the front court. Now we've got a travel carry it with the basketball for Fazabon. And that came off of the direct pressure of Colton Paxton.
Yeah, it was the right move. I mean, it was a nice spin, but he just got caught whenever he tried to bring the ball around. Left his palm underneath of it just a little bit too much.
9-5, early 4-point lead for the Raiders. 2:30 mark, first quarter. Pass. Boy, Hunt was not ready for that one. And then Fazabon maybe still feeling a little anger from that turnover. Just forearm shivers Levi Hunt into the Wirt County bench.
It's all right, Levi, he's a tough guy. We'll have to worry about him popping back up.
Yeah. Hunt has it out between the circles. He's calling for Alex Hall to come take it. Raiders will set their offense. Move left wing. Out top to Paxton. They'll work it quickly to the right side. Epling feeling it. Pulls the trigger on a deep 3. That one misses. Long rebound in transition. Middleton to the basket. Attacking, and we've got a charge. Epling standing his ground, and he gets up screaming.
Great recognition. Got back. Epling was trying to sell the foul. Got knocked to the ground. Jumped up. Great hustle. Great recognition. Got himself set. Perfect charge.
Big play for Epling. That's a foul on Middleton. Raiders possession. Out top, Keene guarded tightly. That's an interesting matchup, he and Middleton. Epling back to Hall on the wing right. He'll step into another one right where he was before. Misses that one. The rebound, though, tipped by Keene out to Hunt. Hunt saves it into Keene, but it's going to be pulled away by Hoover, and now Keene's going to be whistled for a reach foul.
Yeah, just a frantic pace on the defensive side. Both these teams not willing to give an inch. Raiders hanging on to a 9-5 lead, minute 40 left here in the first.
Elbow right, Hoover with it. Being harassed there by Hall. They'll get it out top. Here's Richards for three. Hits the back rim, long rebound. Here comes Levi Hunt. Hunt into the front court, and he's going to run right over Richards. He didn't have the numbers, Matt. That's one of those moments you'd hope he'd just put the brakes on because it was 1-on-4.
Yeah, you could see that one coming a mile away. So could Richards, just stood his ground. That's going to be 2 fouls on Hunt. He's going to have a seat on the bench for a little bit.
Gary Harper right back into the ball game. Officials will stop time so Richards can get his shoe tied here. 1:26 mark first quarter, 9-5 Roane County. Raiders boxing one pressure in the back court. Middleton jump past Fazabon right side. They'll break the pressure in the front court. Hoover picks it up to Chevron in the paint. Chevron shot blocked from behind by Hall. Ooh, and Hall's going to be whistled. There was a whole lot of ball on that one.
Yeah, there was, but that's tough when you're going over the back like that and having to reach. It's one of those times where you maybe didn't make a lot of contact, but it looks like you're going to. It's almost like an anticipation call for the official.
Lauder will check in for Richards as Chevron makes the first.
Oh, Levi Hunt coming back in with the 2 fouls.
So he's got to be careful here early on, 1:15 mark. 2 of 2 for Chevron, switches them both. Now some pressure going to be applied in the backcourt for Wirt County's defense. It's a 2-point Raider lead here in the first. Jump pass from Epling into Harper in the front court. Now over to Hunt. Levi crosses it over to the left wing. Epling back over to Hunt. Levi cut off, loses the dribble. It's stolen away now. Here comes Chevron. They've got numbers. Chevron over to Middleton. Squares up a left wing three. That's no good. And Roane County's going to be whistled for a foul as Colton Paxton looked like he was trying to run down the court, and Middleton sold that one nicely. Coach Brohard less than pleased with that one. Now Levi Hunt checking right back out. And Hunt looks like he may be nursing a bit of a wrist injury here on that last dive. 51 seconds left in the quarter. 1-1 for Middleton. Misses the first one, back rims it. Harper out hustles for the rebound all the way down the court. Here's Epling, wide open three. Back rims it from the baseline right. Rebound last touched out of bounds by, wait for it, Wirt County. I didn't see a call coming there.
I didn't either. I thought Paxton might have got it, trying to tip that one and keep the rebound alive, but hey, Raiders will keep the ball.
Here's Epling again. He'll pull the trigger for a second time from the same spot. That one hits short. And the rebound, good positioning for Connor Hoover for the Tigers.
Wirt County, even though they're undersized, doing a good job rebounding here in the first quarter. The Raiders just not able to get themselves in position.
I'm seeing the Tigers get body on body. 15 on the clock. Tigers working for the final shot here in the first quarter. Roane County leads 9-7. They'll move with 8. Fazabon gets a screen, and they're going to call a moving screen on Lauder. And Lauder is not sure what he did wrong there, nor am I. That was a really good screen set.
Well, he was still moving forward a little bit into the contact, maybe. I don't know.
I'll give you that.
I think more of it was just the fact that Lauder's a wide-bodied kid, and on contact, that one looked way worse than it was.
Here's Hall with 3 on the clock. Gets to the foul line, tries to dump it inside, and Wirt County all over that one. Jump ball. We'll give it back to Wirt County. That's big because there's just 0.7 of a second on the clock. Raiders will get possession to start the second now. Yeah, inbounds comes to Middleton, and that will finish the first quarter out. 9-7, Roane County in a close one here after one. You're watching Raider basketball on WVRC.
Looks like football sometimes.
Well played. Oh. We welcome you back to the Castle second quarter beginning now. Roane County leading by 2, 9-7 over Wirt County. Back and forth affair. Raiders had a couple 4-point leads. Here's Harper for a quick three. That one misses, and the long rebound is out of bounds. Last touched off of Roane County.
Two things from that first quarter. Got to get better positioning on your box outs to rebound, and you've got to be a little bit more careful with the basketball in your half-court sets. Roane County's throwing the ball away, not getting yourselves in good position.
Tigers able to break the pressure. Trying to turn it into some offense. Here's a three-pointer, though, out top. That one's missed badly by Middleton, and the rebound cleared by Grayson Keene. Here comes Harper attacking, and he'll run right through Richards. Wow, Roane County, they're making some poor decisions attacking the basket.
Yeah.
That's the second time Richards has stood there, and that's not inside, Matt.
No, Richards is just standing, 10, 12 feet away from the basket and just absorbing contact. I mean, you can see it coming a mile away.
Whistle and a travel called from way down court. Middleton is questioning that, as is his head coach, Chase Mills.
Well, it kind of looked like the official that was closest to that play was questioning it a bit himself. But
so Roane County off of the turnover with possession again. 1 minute going by here in quarter number 2. Set 9-7, Roane County with the lead. And Alex Hall running the point for the Raiders. Harper left wing driving, jump stops in the paint, tries to dump it in. It's tipped back to Harper. Now to the baseline. Alex Hall shot no good. And a rebound tipped and controlled by Wirt County's Chevront. Again, Roane County struggling on the boards here.
Yeah, just getting outworked. I mean, you got to do a better job. Move your feet and get yourself in a good box out position.
Fazamon gets under the basket, jump pass out top. They'll work it to Chevy for a three. That's no good. Rebound tipped, controlled by Alex Hall. Hall with pressure in the back court. Needs a guard to come help. There's Paxton.
Paxton's not a guard, though.
He did his job. He didn't dribble. He just gave it back to Hall.
Yep, smart play.
Raiders,
good recognition to come help your guy, though.
Raiders break the pressure. Harper left wing, dumps it inside to Keene. Help defense. Richards tips it away. So the MO is to try to get it into Keene. And, of course, Caldwell, who's coming back in that first quarter, he was posting up, but a lot of help defense in there.
Yeah, Wirt County's just doing a good job. Like you said, the backside defense coming over and helping. They're fronting the post, making it a difficult angle on the entry pass. Roane County's just got to do a better job of moving the ball around the perimeter and getting those easy looks. Maybe get something at the free throw line. That's Harper had some good looks from there early in the ball game.
Hall has it left wing. Roane County at least being very patient in this offensive set. Lob pass right side. They'll dump it into Paxton on the block. Paxton spins in the paint. Shot put up no good. Alex Hall there for the rebound. Good attack by the guard inside to Caldwell. Dribbles it off the foot of a defender. And it ends up in the hands of Fazamon. So a good opportunity there missed. Now Fazamon into the paint. He lost it on the way up. And that's going to be out of bounds by him.
Yeah, he wanted body contact. Caldwell went for the two-handed swipe on that one.
So we are nearly 3 minutes into this second quarter, and neither team has put one through the hoop. Still 9-7 Roane County, just like it was to start this quarter. Harper holding it out top. Now Fazamon, quick hand, steals it away. Straight to the basket, dips a pass over Middleton, and Middleton's going to step on the end line. So nobody can get out of their own way here to begin this second quarter.
Yeah, it was a good defensive play by Fazamon. He tried to force one underneath, and Middleton did a good job just to get to that ball, but it led him way too far into the basket and stepped out.
Raiders break the pressure, attacking is Epling, and that's going to draw a foul on Middleton with the reach. 5th team foul on the Tigers. Roane County already with 9. Now Raiders going to bring Coben Cottrell into the game for the first time to replace Colton Paxton.
And what I've said with the freshman Cottrell, what I like about his game is when he posts up and gets position, as soon as that ball comes into him, he is quick to make a decision and quick to make a play toward the basket, no hesitation.
Harper dumps the pass on the block. Hall can't get the first one to fall. Rebound shot put up by Caldwell. His putback no good. And this time it's Hoover clearing it. Raiders unable to connect once again. Middleton in the lane. Here's the runner, partially tipped. I don't know if that was Harper or Caldwell. Roane County ball nevertheless. Epling over to Hall. They'll dump it inside. High side for Caldwell. The spin layup no good. And last touch out of bounds by Roane County. That was a good look for Caldwell. And again, that's the first decent look that a big has had for the Raiders. Timeout on the floor for Wirt County. We'll take it with them. 4:24 mark here in the second quarter. 9-7 Raiders. Yeah, 60 here, so. We welcome you back inside the Castle. 4:15 left, second quarter action. Wirt County a quick three-pointer out of the break for Richards misses, and Coben Cottrell clears the rebound. We're 4 minutes going by here in the second, and neither team has scored. Hall going to attack. Here's that runner he likes so much. It's good, and a foul is going to be called on Wirt County as well. That's one thing that Alex Hall does very well is that runner.
Yeah, excellent play on the baseline. Able to get that ball up nice and high on the rim.
Three-point play opportunity missed. Richards another rebound. That foul, by the way, on Middleton. I thought it was Chevron, but it was Middleton. Actually, no, they just changed that one. I thought it was Chevron.
Well, they called a number 2, and there is no number 2.
There's a spin move in the lane. Shot no good by Richards, and Garrett Keene, who has checked in, providing the pressure on that one. Now Fazabon's going to be whistled for another reach. The one thing we did see with Fazabon was he got frustrated in that first game against Roane County.
Yeah, he did, and that was because of Roane County's defense. I mean, just nowhere to go for, either of these talented guards. I mean, Middleton and Fazabon, both good-looking players. They just, geez.
Hall unable to connect on the front end of the 1-and-1, as you maybe have even heard through the speakers. Someone fell hard. That was Richards, I think.
That was Richards. He got way too into Garrett Keene on that one and paid for it.
Middleton, quick touch pass, 13-foot jumper, no good for Richards again. Wirt County cold here shooting in the second quarter. They've had some good looks. Raiders lead 11-7. Here's a three for Harper, no good. Keene with the rebound amongst three defenders, and a few of them reaching in after Garrett. And who's going to get the call is the question. Did he get 20?
Richards?
Yeah, 20. So the foul on Brandon Richards will send Garrett Keene to the free throw line.
Keene did a great job on that rebound. We made the one mistake. You've got to keep that ball up high.
He is 6'6", so yeah, keep it up there, big man. Front end of the 1-and-1. That one no good. Cottrell the rebound. Misses the front. Gets another rebound in the paint. Lobs it up into the air, and now Roane County's going to be whistled for over the back. Oh, the Raiders also missing from point-blank range.
I think the problem we're having is we're rushing the shots way too much. I mean, you're getting some good rebounds, getting some good position. You just got to take that extra little split second and gather yourself before you put it back up. We've seen misses like that underneath. Caldwell had an opportunity. That time Cottrell with an easy one. You just got to settle down just a little bit. The emotions are high today.
Yeah, Roane County in the double bonus in fouls, so Middleton will get 2. He misses the first off back rim. Roane County, the Roane Riot screaming, "Ball don't lie," and he misses both. That's a familiar phrase from our good buddy Jamie Rofflis.
Bill Jack, be proud.
When he disagrees with a foul call, he always says the ball don't lie. Harper out top to Epling. Lane works it left side. Alex Hall, the QB of the offense here. Directing traffic inside, gives it over to Harper, who gives it right back. 2:45 remaining. Second quarter action. Hall looking inside, gets to the baseline, tries to feed a pass out. He will. Here's Epling, right wing 3. Hits short, and the rebound tracked down by Chevront. He's quick. He'll run straight to the basket, and Chevront is going to run through Harper, and he's going to make the basket and get the foul. The one thing that Gary did wrong there, Matt, he turned his body sideways. That is going to get you a foul called every single time.
Had the position. He was there in time. He just did not, you see the contact coming, and you're trying to stay away from it a little bit, trying to protect yourself. It's just a natural reaction. Got to keep that upper body squared up.
3-point play opportunity good for Chevron. He's perfect at the line. 3 for 3. The lead is 1 for Roane County. 11-10. I think we could have expected possibly a low-scoring affair between these two teams.
Man, not sure it would have been this low at this point in the ball game. Roane County's missed a few opportunities that we've had to capitalize on.
Pass inside, Cottrell. We had to chase that one down to keep it from being stolen. Harper into the paint, out top. Here's Hall, 15-footer. Swatted away there from Hoover. The block shot and the rebound by Hoover. And we're under 2 minutes remaining here in the first half. Middleton works into the paint, dishes it underneath. Hoover had trouble holding on to it. Now he'll take it up left-handed and softly lays that one in. The lead for Wirt County is 1. First lead of the night for the Tigers. 12-11 is the score. 1:30 left. Whistle off the ball. We've got a foul. And they're going to call Alex Hall trying to get loose and trying to get away from his defender. They'll call him with a shove. Gary Harper checking out, and Eli Eastman in for the first time tonight. Tigers with their first lead of the first half here at the 1:30 mark, 12-11. There's Middleton, pulls the trigger, quick 3, that's good. Middleton hits another one. And that gives Wirt County their largest lead at 4, 15-11. 1:10 left here in the first half. Incredibly low-scoring affair. Epling on the right wing. Now Wirt County picking up the intensity defensively. Eastman launches the pass to the right side to Epling. Here's Lane attacking into the paint. Dishing to Eastman. Left side, he'll go high side. Jump stop, shot no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Wirt County. The Raiders struggling on the offensive boards. And a timeout's going to be called by Wirt County, and they're feeling it. They've got the energy, and they've got the lead. 42 seconds left in the quarter. 15-11 Tigers, 30-second break. We'll be back. All right, just a 30. I'm going to give the phone to Joe here in just a second. We welcome you back inside the castle. 42.7 left here in the quarter. And in the first half, 15-11, Wirt County. Raiders struggling on the offensive boards. Matt, they've missed some cherry opportunities with layups. And Wirt County feeling a little bit excited about themselves after they took their first lead.
Yeah, Roane County's played really well in this first half. You've just let Wirt County hang around just a little bit too long. and now they're starting to get some momentum after some miscues on the offensive end from Roane County.
Middleton just hit a big three as well to give the Tigers this 15-11 lead. 30 seconds left on the clock. They're playing a little three-guard weave out top, trying to work the clock down for the final opportunity. Chevront back out to Lauder, now into the hands of Middleton on the left side. He'll bring it to the center circle. 15 on the clock. Middleton gets by Hall, almost carried it into the lane, and there's Keene swatting it away. Roane County can have the last shot with 5 now. Here comes Hall attacking over to Epling, pumps, pulls up, 3 at the buzzer, no good. The putback, though, is up and good as Coben Cottrell, Mr. Johnny on the spot. Epling's 3 was way short. In midair, Cottrell rebounded it and put it up before the buzzer, and that will give Roane County at least a little bit of momentum into the locker room. They trail, though, after 2 quarters here, 15-13. Wirt County on top. Take a break for our sponsors. When we come back, we'll recap the first half and give you some statistics after these messages. Tell me we're on break. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Ask him if we're about ready. What we got, George? Okay, cool. Excellent. We welcome you back inside the castle at the half, 15-13, Wirt County on top of your Roane County Raiders. Want to give an update, folks. Again, they have been raising money throughout the afternoon and evening here for Aiden Burr and his family. They lost everything in a house fire last week. A tremendous update from Athletic Director Toby Ford. They just counted up the money from tonight alone. Over $4,000 has been raised for the Burr family. So just an amazing thing. We want to thank everybody from Roane County, from Wirt County, a bunch of people giving, Doddridge sending people in, Charleston Catholic, a lot of things. And this is just the beginning of what the communities are going to do to help this family out. And it really puts into perspective, basketball's a game, and we're just here to have a good time and enjoy it. And we enjoyed it in the first half, Matt. It was just a very low-scoring affair. Neither team could hit a shot for the first 4 minutes of the second quarter. It stayed close throughout. Roane County held the lead until the second quarter, and it was never more than 4. And it was never more than 4 for Wirt County when they took the lead. Good defensive play from both sides. I think Roane County needs to do a much better job on the boards and just finishing, and that's about all you can do better. If you hold a team to 15 points at the half, you're not feeling too bad, and then you look and you got 13 yourself.
No, a bright spot on the boards for Roane County. Coben Cottrell with 7 rebounds, and I think 3 of those on the offensive end, just wasn't able to capitalize on the putbacks. Roane County as a whole, on paper, a good rebound margin, 20-12 in the half. I know that's the look I have too when I added that up. It doesn't look that way from the eye test because we missed them in key opportunities and didn't capitalize on the ones we did get. That's the only issue. You got to finish the play. Other than that, I think the effort's been good. Neither team moving the ball exceptionally well on the offensive side. And you can contribute a lot of that to the defense from each side. Steals, Roane County did a better job. Both teams did a better job in the second quarter of controlling the ball and not turning it over as much. It was a 5-3 margin for Wirt County in the first quarter alone. Only one steal apiece in that second quarter. So it was just poor execution on the offense because of the defensive pressure, from both teams. Got some shots up, just couldn't capitalize on them. Roane County, though, leading scorer in the half, Lane Epling, hit a 3, couple of free throws, 5 points in the half, 2 rebounds. And then it was Alex Hall with 4 and 2 rebounds. And then Coben Cottrell with 2 to go along with 7 rebounds. And then 2 from Gary Harper and 2 rebounds, 2 steals, and an assist. Played well early. 3 rebounds for Levi Hunt, 2 rebounds for Sean Caldwell on a block shot, a rebound for Keene, a rebound for both Keenes, a rebound apiece. And then for Wirt County, Middleton with 6, Chevrolet with 5, Hoover with 2, and then Fozabon with 2. Leading rebounder in the half, Hoover, he had 7. 2 steals apiece for Middleton and Fozabon. So, add it all up. Good defensive effort from both squads, and Roane County's trailing here at the half by 2, 13-15.
Raiders going to come out in a 1-3-1 zone defense now. And Sean Caldwell is out at the point of that with the 6'6" length.
Yeah, he's going to make you try to throw it over the top. You got to fake a pass, make a pass.
They did throw it over the top, left open Middleton in the corner to the right for 3. He'll miss, though. On Wuka with the rebound, he's attacking into the lane. Dishes to Lane Epling in the corner. Right wing 3, no good. And the rebound cleared by Hoover. Down the court it goes. Here's Fozabon. Dips underneath the defender on Wuka. Misses the layup. Now Hunt into the front court quickly, and now Hunt's going to be called for a double dribble. So
Good play.
Chaotic beginning to the second half.
Good play on the board, but you got to settle it down a little bit. I mean, you want to get out and run and try to push the action a little bit. Levi's not the guy you want running the point for you. Just slow it down, get it to one of your guys, one of your ball handlers, and then set up your offense.
15-13, Wirt County with the lead, and now here's Chevron giving it right back to the Raiders.
Yeah, credit Levi on the defense there. He did a good job, played the passing lane, nowhere for Chevron to go.
Chevron's Mahdi was moving forward, and that back shuffle foot, or the plant foot, was sliding forward.
A couple of back-to-back unforced errors, both teams. Again, got to get the offensive execution down.
Inside Caldwell, great post move, baseline side on the left block, and showing the soft touch off the glass.
Give the official credit. He didn't fall for the flop.
And again, that's the first good look Caldwell has had tonight. Credit the defense of Wirt County so far. Here's a beautiful dish inside. Richards to Hoover. He'll spin high side and find himself wide open on the right block. So after both teams looked ugly to begin the start of this quarter, both teams with a nice offensive set. And it's 17-15 Wirt County, 6:40 mark third quarter. Trying to diagnose this defense. It looks like it's the 2-3 zone, but they are just all over the place on it.
Yeah, it's very far extended, and okay.
Interesting. So Hunt was driving. He got it poked away from behind, grabbed it back, and went up to shoot it, and he was called for a travel.
Well, he was in the air when that ball was almost tied up, and they didn't give a tie-up or the steal.
Boy, Raiders, miscommunication on the 1-3-1 defense. A second straight wide open look for Hoover. Richards gave it to him again.
Your guy at the free throw, he's got to collapse down on that box and prevent that inside pass.
19-15, matching the largest lead. Here's a pass stolen. Middleton, one-on-one. Now here comes Fazabon. His shot blocked away by Onwuka. Down the court, he throws it out of bounds, though.
Oh, man.
Onwuka had a massive play, recovering and blocking it away from Fazabon on a wide-open layup, we thought. And then he throws it down the court, looking for Epling, and overshoots his target.
That one was one-on-one from the start with Middleton. And then Fazabon got back and made it a 2-on-1 opportunity on the offensive side. But what a great play from Onwuka.
Loose ball foul. This is going to go against Roane County.
Get Levi Hunt, that's number 3.
He was trying to run through that pick of Richards. Now Hunt's going to check out with his third foul. Back in is Colton Paxton. 5:43 mark third quarter. Raiders trail by 4. 19-15.
Fall back into the 2-3.
Fazabon attacks, dishes. They were looking for Hoover a third time. That time Colton Paxton did his job. Slid down and helped defense and stole it away. Paxton looking over opposite. Epling pumps, drives, baseline. Picks up the dribble.
Oh, jeez.
And boy, Fazabon goes over his back. And I don't know how Fazabon contorted himself to not hit his head.
He just about got the old scorpion on that one. It's a wonder. If he goes face first, that could be a massive injury. Good job to, just a self-preservation there, not to crack your skull.
Yeah, he fell for the pump and just tucked and rolled over Epling's back. Third foul on Fazabon. He'll be out of the game now. He and Hunt both with 3. Here's Harper attacking into the lane, splits a defender, shot up, no good, and a whistle on the drive coming. And they say 33. There is no 33. I assume they mean Lauder.
It's Lauder.
And so Gary Harper at the free throw line. Roane County trailing by 4 at the 5:21 mark of the third.
That's 3 on Lauder, 3 on Fazabon now for Wirt County.
First free throw drops for Harper. And Coach Mills has got some thinking to do with his short bench. 2 guys already with 3 fouls. 1 of 2 for Harper. Middleton clears the rebound for the Tigers. They lead by 3, 19-16. Raiders out of that 1-3-1 into a 2-3 zone. Here is Chevron for a deep 3, hits the rim. Harper tracks down the rebound. He's got an outlet man, that's Epling. He throws it to the outside though, and Lane has to go track it down. Out top, Harper, he's going to fire the three. He's going to bury the three. Nothing but net for Gary Harper.
Big shot for the Raiders. Needed that one, bringing this one back to a tied ball game, 19-19.
Couple big plays by Harper right there. 4:40 mark, third quarter. Lauder has it, left wing. One hands it out top, now over to Chevron on the right. They'll dump it inside Hoover, and Middleton cutting the basket. That was a well-designed and well-executed offensive play as Colton Paxton whistled for body contact on Middleton.
Yeah, they did a good job. Got it to the middle of the floor, right below the free throw line. It forces the defense to collapse. Your center has to come up. Your forward has to come up. It leaves a backdoor cut, and a good job on the backside help of Paxton to challenge that one and make that a tough play. And you got to make Middleton earn him from the free throw line as he misses the first.
As we always say, already a good foul because he misses the first one. Here's the second for Middleton. That one also no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Wirt County. Good positioning by Paxton.
Good job. Paxton kept Richards on his back. The only thing Richards could do was jump up and swipe at that one. Knocked it out of bounds.
Raiders have an opportunity to retake the lead for the first time in the half. Harper at the foul line. Nowhere to go with it. Gives it out top. Hogg now over in the corner. Epling. He'll drive baseline left. Splits a defender. The shot is up and good. And a foul coming as well. A fast move by Epling, the senior, to the left baseline. And he got that ball up very quickly.
He did. Quick first step. Very decisive move to the basket. He got the ball up on the rim very quickly. They're going to get Hoover. That's his first foul as Epling tries to complete the three-point play.
Free throw way short. And the rebound comes down to Hoover. Roane County, though, leading for the first time in the second half by 2, 21-19. Here's Hoover. 14-foot turnaround jumper, no good. Skying for it and ripping it down is Caldwell. Here's Harper into the front court. Corner right, Epling. Boy, he thought about pulling it. He'll cross it over to Harper, left wing, out top to Hall. Back over to Epling. They'll work the perimeter to the left side, dump it inside to Paxton. He'll go high side. Spin move, layup, no good. Caldwell going after that rebound. He just couldn't get to it, and then he's going to be whistled for extra effort. And I go all the way back to that game where Caldwell came in, Matt, and didn't get a couple rebounds and got pulled and didn't play the rest of the game. That was a serious message sent by Coach Brohard, and Sean Caldwell has gotten the message.
Absolutely he has. I believe that was in the Doddridge game earlier in the year when every single time out, whether he gets the ball or not, Caldwell's attacking and at least giving you the effort that you expect from your guys.
Missed by Hoover inside, rebound Coben Cottrell. That's number 8 for him. He and Garrett Keene have checked in.
This is where Roane County did a better job of rebounding the balls with these two guys in the game.
Middleton, though, stealing the pass away from Epling. And Middleton going to pull the trigger on another three. Hits a big one. That's the third of the game for Deshaun Middleton, and that gives Wirt County the lead by 1. 2:50 left, third quarter. Inside dish. Cottrell, the turnaround layup is good. A tough pass by Alex Hall, and Cottrell went high side with the soft touch.
Yeah, Cottrell had a hard time trying to get that one corralled, but once he did, made a great move with the ball.
Chevron tries another three, no good, and there's Lauder over the back of Cottrell, who had positioning, and that's number 4 on Lauder. He'll check out, and you bring Fazabon back in. He's got 3.
Yeah, great effort here by Cottrell in this ball game. He's really done a lot of really good things underneath the basket, rebounding well, getting good position, and being very decisive with the ball on the offensive side.
Raider possession. They lead by 1, 23-22. Cottrell dishes it over. Here's a wing 3, right side, no good. Keene with the rebound. The basket is good. Keene lets out a roar, and from the ground, Hoover is going to be whistled for a foul as well. That is just a tough foul for that young man.
Yeah, you got to feel for that guy. He got knocked to the ground, trying to battle with Keene. As Keene got that ball, basically just tripped over Hoover. It's very unfortunate, but very fortunate for Roane County and for Garrett Keene great concentration to get that ball back up.
Now, Keene told me before the game he was going to hit a three. I don't know if he meant a three-point play opportunity.
Hey, we'll take every one we can get. Don't worry about that.
See if he makes the shot. Nope. No good on the three-point play opportunity.
He's got a jumper in his arsenal waiting for you, Drew.
25-22, Roane County by 3. 2:15 mark, quarter number 3. Three-guard weave. Here's Fazabon driving and dishing. Hoover gives it out to Chevron on the right corner. He'll pull up in the paint. Shot put up, it's in, and then rolls out at the last second. Keene with the rebound. Roane County in transition. Harper's going to be whistled for the travel now.
Couldn't quite corral that pass quickly enough and had to kind of shuffle his feet just to catch his balance. Unfortunate. If that pass is in a little better position, it probably doesn't result in that.
Under 2 remaining, quarter number 3. Raiders leading by 3. This one has been a very close game. Here's Fazabon attacking and dishing. Whistle, travel. He had the Euro step but couldn't get the ball out of his hand in time, took that extra step.
Yeah, if he gets the ball out a little bit quicker, before that foot comes down onto the ground, that would have been an excellent play, but it's not the NBA. We're not going to let you away with that.
Boy, Hall has it swiped away, jumps on it on the ground, picks it up and gives it to Harper, saves possession. Again, this is a very active, aggressive defense for Wirt County with great hands. Cross-court pass, Harper attacking baseline. He's going to be whistled. No, they're going to get Richards on the block. I thought for sure that was going to be a charge. So did Coach Chase Mills. If you look at him, hands on hips, frustrated.
Yeah, that's the classic I do not agree with you, sir, look.
Epling right baseline inbound for the Raiders. Lobs it out top to Hall between the circles. 1:20 left third quarter. Hall almost traveled with the basketball. Finds Epling out top.
Probably should have gotten called for it. He picked the pivot foot up before he got that pass away.
Epling on the wing right. He'll drive baseline. Dishes it inside. Keene can't hold on to it. Keene has it stolen, and then he's going to add insult to injury, reaching in on Middleton.
Pass was out in front of him just a little bit too much. A little bit low. It's tough for the big guys to get down and get those passes whenever they're bounced right around the knee level. It's really tough. Got to keep it up high for the big guy.
1 minute remaining third quarter. Hoover out top. He'll pull the trigger on a three. That's no good. Epling with the rebound. Pretty quick three-pointer in that offensive set for Wirt County. Raiders going to try to work for a good shot here, and whoa. If that's Fazabon, that's 4 on him on a reach.
It's going to be.
Fazabon has just picked up number 4. If you'll remember, he fouled out of the first game of the season against Roane County. He'll check out of the ball game, so Coach Mills dipping down into his bench a little further. And Caleb Axley, the sophomore, checking in. 1-1 for Alex Hall. Front end free throw up and good. That's a big shot for Alex. That gives Roane County a 4-point lead, matching their largest of the evening.
I really like the play that Coben Cottrell and Garrett Keene are giving you underneath. They're doing a good job of rebounding the ball, and I think that was in that spurt when Roane County did a much better job in the second quarter of being able to corral it underneath.
Hall missing the second one of 2. Roane County leads 26-22, 35 on the clock here in the third. Off a screen, wide open 3, and that is good for Chevron. That was a design play. They screened Chevron's man at the elbow and left him wide open for the 3.
Yeah, nobody out there on the wing to try to corral that one.
And Roane County being careless with the basketball out top. Stolen by Chevron, and a charge called on Chevron as Hunt steps in front and takes the charge.
That was a big play for Hunt, because if not, that's going to be 4 on him. As it stands, he gets the possession back for Roane County. And what hustle down the play by Alex Hall as well. He was coming in trying to take that one two-handed.
Hall picks it up with 13 on the clock, gives it to Epling, front court with 10. 1-on-1 versus Axley, and now Epling fires it to Hall, almost lost it. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Wirt County. 4.5 on the clock. Chevron playing tight defense.
I give a lot of credit to that young man. He's really hustling out there at the point of attack and making life miserable for Roane County right now.
Epling launches it out top. Hall's going to attack. He'll pull up, jumper, and he's going to be fouled by Axley. And Coach Chase Mills is not upset with the officials this time. He is not happy with his sophomore Axley for fouling Hall with 1.8 on the clock. 2 shots coming after the late foul by Caleb Axley for Alex Hall. 26-25, Roane County leading by 1. First of 2, up and good.
That was a good-looking free throw shot. The last one, the back end of the last set for Hall, left it flat. That time did a great job getting the knees bent, getting some arc under that one. Back to back.
Does it again. Here's 1.8. Got to get somebody on Middleton. He'll launch it. That's going to fall harmlessly to the ground. The Raiders have a 3-point lead as we move to the final quarter. 28-25, 60-second break. We'll be back. All righty. Yeah, it is what it is. We welcome you back to the Castle. Final quarter coming. Roane County leading Wirt County 28-25. Raiders in the midst of a 6-game losing streak, trying to snap that on a very special night. Again, Aiden Burr's family losing everything in a house fire last week. Over $4,000 raised here tonight. Puts it into perspective. But these two teams battling. Roane County with possession here in the final quarter. Alex Hall. Inside, it's Cottrell attacking, and a foul. Nope, a whistle on a travel call by Cottrell. Well, I thought that was a sure foul, but apparently before the foul came, Cottrell an extra step.
Yeah, he did. He turned and tried to make the move to the basket and kind of gave a both feet off the ground jump. That's the point where you would probably do a power dribble. In that case, just brought both feet off the ground.
Roane County with a steal here. Hard pass from Lauder. Chevron wasn't ready for it. It tips off of him. Here is Cottrell again, attacking again. Okay, we'll take the second go-around, Coben.
Yep, did a much better job of gathering his composure as he got that ball. Great concentration, absorbing the contact. Nice, strong finish at the basket. Coben Cottrell really having an excellent ball game here tonight.
They're going to send Lauder out. That foul was whistled on Connor Hoover. That's number 3 on Hoover. And back in, checks Brandon Richards, and a 3-point play opportunity for the freshman, Coben Cottrell. Free throw banked in, but I think they're going to wave it off. Cottrell was heading towards the basket early.
He knew that one didn't feel right off of his hand.
It didn't look right either.
Yeah, it didn't look good, but it went in. He was trying to react. He thought that one was going to be long and bounce high. Just doing a good job trying to attack the rebound, even though it really didn't need to.
Nevertheless, a big bucket for Roane County to start the fourth quarter. They lead by 5. Turnaround jumper now for Hoover. He misses. Rebound tipped by Garrett Keene and stolen. Here comes Hunt. Hunt to the basket. No good. Cottrell again. Coben Cottrell, a second mid-air putback. He did it at the end of the half. In the first half to give Roane County a point, and he does it there. He's got 4 quick ones here. Here's Middleton, though, trying to answer with a 3. He does not. Rebound knocked away from Cottrell. Chevron in the lane. Can't get it to fall. Loose ball on the floor. Garrett Keene with it.
Travel on who? Nobody had possession of the ball. How do you call a travel there?
You got me. I got no idea. Keene finally grabbed it with a knee on the ground and then just got rid of it immediately.
Yeah.
Here's Middleton attacking, dishing. Chevron almost had it swatted away. Now Fazabon, right corner. He'll pull up. Thought about pulling the trigger. Whistle here. And what's the whistle? Wow. Foul called on Lane Epling? And they're going to say he was shooting the basketball?
No, I think they're going to call it on the floor.
They better.
That's what he was pointing down to the baseline for. They're going to say that when Middleton went up with the ball, that Epling got him on the arm, and then he tried to flick it.
Inbounds to Richards. His shot no good. Hoover, though, there for the rebound. And on his putback, the big body of Garrett Keene attacking him. I'm scratching my head at that foul on Lane Epling. Wow.
I know exactly what the problem is, Drew. These guys are JV guys.
Oh, there it is.
The JV officiating crew pulling double duty tonight.
Hoover at the line, shooting 2. First free throw misses. Keene had picked up his 3rd foul. He'll check out. That's Garrett Keene. In checks Colton Paxton. 6:28 remaining in the game. Roane County by 7 currently, 32-25. Here's the second for Hoover. That one good, 1 of 2. Timeout on the floor, 60-second timeout for Wirt County. Roane County leads by 6. We'll be back after this 60-second break. Joe said 2 people just walked out. Welcome you back inside the castle. Not a good move for Roane County. They turn it over immediately out of the timeout. And Wirt County trailing by 6, 32-26 with 6 minutes left. And they have possession now. Middleton, they'll work it over to Chevron. Thought about pulling the 3. Instead, they'll work it left side. Fazabon baseline. Under the basket, dishes Chevron. Jumper no good, and Cottrell over the back gets away with that one, and he's got another board. He's got 10 in the game. Hall into the front court. Tries a bounce pass. Epling gets it. Lane attacking to the right side. Gets under the rim. Shot up. It's no good.
We'll get Cottrell on an illegal screen.
Cottrell saw Lane going around him. I think he maybe just bumped it with the hind end.
He went into like a box out position and just kind
a little early.
Just a little bit early, I guess. To me, that looked like a pretty heads up play, recognizing you had a guy driving. Pin your guy on your butt and don't let him get anywhere near the ball handler.
Here's Middleton with a big 3, no good, and the smallest guy on the team, and that's Chevron with the rebound underneath, and that has got to make Coach Matt Brohard livid.
I mean, that'll do it. When you let the little guy get in, sneak one underneath of you.
Raiders crossing the timeline, and they're going to get whistled for a foul. That's going to be on Levi Hunt for shoving off.
He extended the arm a little bit, trying to clear some space. I mean, kind of made that one an easy call for the official. It's frustrating. You're getting trapped over there on that sideline, but, I mean, that was an easy one for the official.
It's been a tough night for Levi. He's had foul trouble throughout, and he's out now with 5 minutes left. Gary Harper in. Raiders leading by 4. Hoover has it on the elbow right. Nowhere to go with it. We'll give it back out top. Now Richards going to try his hand at a three. That hits front rim. Rebound. We got a jump ball. Tie up. Possession arrow stays with Wirt County. Fazabon.
It looked like Fazabon was going to have position there, and Harper did a really good job just getting a hand in and tying it up. We'll get Garrett Keene back in. He's going to replace Paxton.
And Fazabon got a nice bear hug there from Gary Harper. It's close to Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
32-28 Roane County, but it's Wirt County possession. Chevron wide open out top for three. Can't leave him open. Hits the three. It's a 1-point game. Roane County leading 32-31. Front court, Harper. Out top to Alex Hall. Picks up the dribble. They'll work it over to Harper. Dumps it inside to Garrett Keene. Missed the layup. Ball on the floor, fighting for it. Loose ball. And what do we got here? And it looks like they're going to say Richards kicked the ball. So it's going to be Roane County possession, and it will not change the arrow. So Roane County still has the next jump ball. Inbounds out top for the Raiders. 4:20 left in this game. Roane County by 1. They led by 7 to start this fourth quarter. Here's Epling from way downtown. Back rims that one. Harper tracks down another loose ball rebound. Off to Lane, into the paint he goes. Shot put up, no good. And a foul coming. That's going to go against Fazabon, I think. If so, he's done.
Yep.
Zay Fazabon has just fouled out again.
I was wondering whether or not they were going to get Fazabon or maybe Richards. He was down there as well. Worst case scenario for the Tigers. And one of your better players, Fazabon, going to have to sit the last 4:08 of this ball game. There's Roane County with a 32-31 lead.
Well, you hate to be officials in moments like this. You're getting the ire of Coach Matt Brohart half the time and Coach Chase Mills the other half of the time. Big free throw for Lane Epling. Extends the lead to 2, 33-31.
Yeah, that's one of the toughest things to do. You're down there on the court. You know, things are moving at a different pace. These officials, as much as we like to harp on them, you're always going to be half wrong all the time.
You are right. Epling hits 2 big free throws. It's a max 1-point lead at 3 points, 34-31. With 4:08 remaining in the contest, a quick 30-second timeout for Coach Matt Brohart. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same wavelength because we've seen a couple of open looks for 3 here in this fourth quarter, and that's not what you're looking for. Everybody needs to be accounted for the final 4:08.
Yeah, your defense has been doing a great job in this ball game. You know, a couple of mishaps that Wirt County has, capitalized on. Got to do a little bit better job of your rotations out on the three-point line. We're letting them get the ball into the middle of the floor way too easy. If you're getting in that high post position, it puts your guards at a big disadvantage. The quick turnaround, cross-court looks, you're going to get some open shots if you can get the ball in the middle of the floor. Wirt County's done a good job of that. Roane County defense got to pack it in just a little bit more.
They are running the 2-3 zone, but they do have Harper out a little bit. He is cheating out up on the lane a little bit.
Now you're going to cheat your forwards up and leave Garrett Keene under the basket.
Here's Lauder for 3. That's a long one. That's no good. Epling was in position. He had the rebound tipped away, but Alex Hall right there to take it. Roane County possession, leading by 3 with 3:40 left.
It's okay. Just be patient here on offense. There's no need to rush any big shots.
They've got it at the foul line. Beautiful dish inside by Cottrell to Keene, and he missed the cherry wide open. Just a little too strong. Got to use the glass there, big man.
Yeah, great look from the high post, though, from Cottrell, having as good of a varsity game as I've seen him have.
Well, Middleton dribbled it off his foot, and it just barely comes down to Lauder, or that would have been a turnover. Middleton has it back now. Out top, gets a screen by Richards into the paint. Wraps a pass to the corner for 3. That's airballed by Lauder. Rebound comes down to Cottrell. He is a mammoth tonight on the boards.
That gives him 11 here in the ball game. Go along with 8 points on the offensive side.
The freshman showing up and showing out here tonight. He's got it at the foul line, dishing to Harper. Harper driving baseline, gets in the lane, and he scoops the layup off the glass. Somehow got that one underneath the outstretched arms of Hoover.
Nice athletic move there from Gary Harper.
2:40 left. Raiders by 2 possessions, 36-31. The lead is 5. Out top, Hoover. He's going to try a 3 of his own, and he rattles it home. And Alex Hall did not expect Hoover to make one. That cuts the lead down to 2 for Roane County, 36-34. No-look dish from Cottrell at the foul line to Harper. They'll work the perimeter. Epling fires it inside on the block. Here's Keene. Shot swatted. Ball on the floor, out of bounds. Last touch by the Raiders.
I'm fine with the move, just didn't make it a little bit. It just wasn't quite quick enough to get it up off the glass. Had the right idea.
There may be an extra pump fake there would have worked. We're at the 2-minute mark, and this is a close one down the stretch. Lauder picks up the dribble, looking for someone to come take it. Richards does. Over it goes to Chevron. He's going to pull up for 3. That's no good. Harper on the backside. Grabs the board. Now Alex Hall's going to walk it across the timeline. You got Sean Caldwell set to check in at the next dead ball for the Raiders. 1:30 left in the game. 36-34, Roane County leading. Hall gets it to the foul line. Cottrell squares up over to Epling for 3. It would be a huge one. That one misses, though, and out of bounds it goes. Boy, that would have lit up the Roane County faithful. Keene will check out. Back in comes Sean Caldwell. You still got Cottrell, the freshman, in there underneath.
With the kind of game he's having, there's no way you take him out in this last minute 20 of the ball game. 2-point lead. I'm trusting the freshman here.
1:15. Here comes Middleton across the timeline. Over to Lauder, right wing. Out top now, Richards. Picks up the dribble. Rifles it to the extended left side. Out top. Hoover open for another 3. And he hits another one. No one on him after he made the last one. Baffling. The lead is 1 now for Wirt County.
Alex Hall got pinned at the top of the free throw line and just couldn't get free to get out there and challenge that shot.
Hall looking inside. He's got it to the freshman. Cottrell goes high side. Shot up, missed. Rebound to Hoover. Looked good from here. It just was short with 40 seconds left. Into the front court, and a timeout burn by Wirt County. The Tigers have the lead by 1 with 34.9 seconds left. After a second made 3-pointer in a row by the 6'2 forward Connor Hoover.
You got to give all the credit on that last play for Wirt County to Brandon Richards. He's the one that screened, acted like he was posting a guy up at the free throw line just to pin Alex Hall on his back so he couldn't get out and challenge that shot. Left it wide open for Hoover, and he connected. Big bucket down the stretch for the Tigers, taking that 1-point lead, 35 to go on the clock. Whew, a nail biter.
Hey, play some good defense here for a few seconds. See if you can get a poor shot attempt and a rebound, or if you can get a steal. And if you can't do it, there are some poor free throw shooters on this Wirt County team.
Yeah, we've not seen a lot of connections from the free throw line at all. Don't get burned over the top.
Inbounds into the back court. Middleton working against Hall. Into the front court, Middleton gets by Hall. Over into the corner. Caldwell tipped that and almost stole it away. And then he's going to get whistled for the bump. So that's going to put Hoover at the free throw line for 1 plus the bonus. So you got to get a body on a body here if a miss. And you're hoping for a miss. 25.6 seconds left on the clock. Connor Hoover, who just hit 2 big threes to take the lead by 1.
Now, if he does hit both of these, though, it's still just a 1-possession ball game.
He misses the front end, and Epling with the rebound. Here comes Lane, front court, calls a timeout immediately. So he got the job done. You missed the free throw, immediately attacking the board, and Epling raced into the front court as fast as he could get there so he could get a timeout called, and the Raiders could set something up here. You got 21.5 seconds left. You're down 37-36. Ideally, Matt, you'd like to work it down if you're going to work for the last shot. And you'd like to take that shot with about 9 seconds, 8 seconds, so you have a chance if there's a miss for a rebound and a quick foul maybe.
Well, sure, that would help a lot. I mean, if you can get one up in that time period, or just attack the rim. I mean, you don't have to settle for the jumper if you can get something in the lane. We've been able to get some drives along the baseline as well. You know, we'll see what Coach Brohard draws up here. If it's going to be that 2-3, you know, you try to get it to the middle of the floor, try to work the ball back out to the perimeter, get a drive, maybe a drive and kick. A lot of options here. You know, just that 1 point game, 21 to go on the clock. Raiders with possession of the ball. Let's see what we come up with.
And it's a dangerous Wirt County defense, so you have to take care of the basketball because they've got those active hands with those sharks ready to steal passes. Raiders with Hall, Epling, Harper, Caldwell, and Cottrell. Inbound near sideline. Epling will trigger it in. Looks like Wirt County will not pressure the inbounds. Here we go. Hall in the backcourt, gives it front court to Epling. 18 on the clock. Over to Harper, right wing. Harper back to Epling with 13. Back to Harper with 10. Gehring drives.
Plenty of time.
Dishes. Epling pulls a three. Hits back rim. Rebound. It's Cottrell. Putback is good! Cottrell with a putback. And a whistle comes down. You couldn't have worked it any better than that. Epling pulled the trigger on a three. It looked pretty good, but he took it with enough time, Matt, that Cottrell, you could see the battling for position inside there when that ball hit off the back of the rim and went up. Cottrell, the freshman, the biggest leaper, and he grabs another board and the biggest putback of his young career.
You know, that's a couple of putbacks earlier in the ball game. One right at the end of the half on, you know, the tip putbacks. Huge plays from the freshman. Double-double in a ball game now, 10 points and 12 rebounds. Roane County with a 1 point lead.
They're going to put some time back on this clock. I think maybe 2 or 3 seconds, actually.
Yeah,
so the Raiders are not out of the water yet.
It looked like there was about 2.6 when that ball was on the inbound as Wirt County got possession. We'll see what time they give them. That would be my guess, is somewhere in that neighborhood of 2.63, maybe somewhere. They're going to go 4.3. Oh, wow, we're going to give them the timeout basically exactly whenever that ball went through the hoop.
So 4.3 seconds is what remains here. The Raiders got to keep them in front, make them use at least a couple of seconds on dribbles if you can. It'll be Sean Caldwell guarding the inbound. Let's see if those big 6'6" long arms can get something done here.
If nothing else, you're going to disrupt the view of the inbounder and make it a difficult inbound pass. Try to get them going back towards you. Don't let them get a running start at this one. 1
point Raider lead after the Cottrell putback, 38-37. Here we go. Richards will trigger it inbounds. Looking, he'll launch it. Middleton at the foul line, or the midcourt line, up to Hoover. The shot blocked at the end. It's blocked. Game over. Who in the world got in there? Was it Epling?
Lane Epling from behind with the swat. Huge play.
It was a great inbound as Middleton found himself free at the midcourt line, got it to Hoover. Hoover had a wide open 15-footer for a second, and look at Lane Epling. Talk about a hustle play for that young man. He got back there just in time to take the wide open shot and rip it off of the front of the rim with a blocked shot to finish it. Wow, what a comeback victory for Roane County in this one. And we are going to be talking some big plays down the stretch for the Raiders after this. 38-37, Roane County wins it. The streak of 6 losses is finally over. Roane County improves to 6-8 on the season. We'll take a break for our sponsors. When we come back, recap the ball game, give you some stats, and your Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Player of the Game Award after this. Woo! That was a crazy finish. We just need a minute here, right? Yeah, just a minute. We welcome you back inside the castle. Wow, is about all I can say about that finish. Roane County breaks the 6-game losing streak in quite the exciting way. Roane County 38-37 over Wirt County. Roane County now 6-8 overall on the season, and they sweep the regular season against the Wirt County Tigers. This game was back and forth in the early stretches of the ball game, and it really just never got away from either team. The largest lead of the night was Roane County after the first couple of baskets in the fourth quarter. They took a 7-point lead at that point, and that evaporated just as quickly as it got there as Wirt County bringing it back down to 1. It was back out to 4, back down to 1, back out to 3, back down to 1. Wirt County finally taking the lead back with a pair of threes back-to-back by Connor Hoover. They took a 1-point lead, 37-36, with 20 seconds left in the ball game. Roane County gets the ball into the front court. They call a timeout, and they talk it over. It's Lane Epling with about 9 seconds on the clock. He fires up a big three from the right wing extended. It misses off the back rim. It hits high up into the air. You see jostling for position underneath the basket. And the biggest play of the night was just another rebound for Coben Cottrell, the freshman. He not only rebounded the miss, he goes right back up, puts it in, gives Roane County the 38-37 lead with 4.3 seconds left. Wirt County calls a timeout to set up an inbound play. They got exactly what they wanted with Middleton on the run. The pass comes into Middleton basically at midcourt, takes a couple of dribbles, bounces it to the foul line to a wide open Hoover, who just hit a couple of big shots, and it looked like Hoover was at least going to get a shot up. Now, whether it went in or not, we don't know, but it was a good look. All of a sudden, you see a white flash flying down the court, and it's Lane Epling getting back at the last second and just swatting it from behind, and he swatted it so hard it went into the front of the rim, and that is how the ball game closes. What a win for the Raiders. Whew.
Whew, is right. I don't know, man. This was a fun game to watch. It was tough to watch at times on the offensive side. Defenses were great throughout this ball game. Both teams, you know, this is a heartbreaker for Wirt County because they really thought they had, you know, a great game plan here. I mean, their defensive sets were great. You know, they really limited Roane County on the offensive end. We just made enough plays when we had to, and that's all it comes down to. Enormous plays from Coben Cottrell. Into the first half, you know, that's one of those plays where, you know, you don't give up on a ball, you get the rebound put back quickly, saved you a couple points, and that came back to be very crucial in this ball game. Some big plays down the stretch. I think Gary Harper had an excellent game as well. Minutes-wise, he wasn't in there as much as I thought from the way he played. You know, he did some good things on the rebounding as well. I thought that combination of Cottrell and Keene worked really well in the second quarter, especially. Roane County with the 13-5 rebound advantage in the second quarter alone when those two guys really sparked that. And I think a lot of that, Keene didn't come away with a ton of rebounds, but I think he did a good job of moving guys out of the way, which allowed Cottrell to come in and clean those boards up. And those are the kind of plays that are not going to show up in the statistics. But to the eye test, that combination worked very well for Roane County. We didn't move the ball great on offense, but allowed the rebounding position. We had several opportunities in that first half on offensive rebounds, but we just couldn't get the putbacks. And in the biggest plays of the game, we got those putbacks that we needed. And the defense was great throughout. I can't say enough. This was great one of those team victories that everybody really contributed well in, you know, even when the offense was struggling.
I tell you, you know, again, we just keep saying a lot of these role players, we're made up of a team of role players. I think you're mentioning of Gary Harper defensively and on those loose ball, attacking those rebounds out past the three-point line. He got to most of those, keeping things alive for Roane County. Hit a big layup at one point in the fourth quarter as well for the Raiders. So he had a big game. Again, I'm with you. The freshman Coben Cottrell, he's quickly working himself out of JV time I tell you, he had a phenomenal game. I wouldn't be surprised to hear his name at the end of this one. He had a double-double, and he looked comfortable on the glass in his time in there. He missed a couple of cherries and opportunities, but as you mentioned, when it mattered the most, he made them. And I tell you what, that's a big deal when you can have Grayson Keene and Sean Caldwell, and they can get in, get their minutes, and you can get them some rest to keep some foul troubles low, and you're getting production from those two guys that are coming in. And I think, again, that's going to be something we're going to see more and more as the season progresses. But yeah, just a great game for Roane County overall. I thought that they did a great job here tonight in this victory. Again, Alex Hall, off of that last game, I think he's developing more confidence at the point guard position as well for this Roane County team. So all good things. The most impressive thing, though, is the fact that you win. I don't care if it's 1 or 100. Roane County has broken the 6-game losing streak, 38-37. Break it down for us.
It doesn't matter. Winning feels good, no matter how much it is, no matter how much of a struggle. Yeah, sometimes I think those are sweeter when the game is a struggle like it was tonight. I really feel like that's a big confidence boost for this team. Some winnable games down the stretch for Roane County. We'll let you talk about that later, but. Offensive production, Coben Cottrell, 10 points, 12 rebounds, big off the bench for the freshman. Lane Epling, 9 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and one of the biggest block shots of a ball game to seal the deal for Roane County. Gary Harper with 8 points, 5 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1 assist. Alex Hall, 7 points in the ball game, one of the better offensive outputs for him, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Then it was Sean Caldwell with 2 points and 3 rebounds and a block shot, and 2 points for Garrett Keene, 3 rebounds, and a steal to his credit. Moses Onwuka with a rebound and a block shot. Levi Hunt, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, and 1 block shot. A rebound for Grayson Keene and a steal for Colton Paxton to round up scoring for the Raiders. For the Wirt County Tigers, it was Connor Hoover, 13 points, 13 rebounds, 2 steals, 2 block shots, 1 assist. Aiden Chevron, 13 points, 4 rebounds, 3 steals, 1 assist. Deshaun Middleton, 9 points, all on 3-pointers, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 steals. 2 points for Zay Fazabon, go along with 2 steals. And then Brandon Richards with 4 rebounds and 3 assists for the Tigers. Team stats, 36-24 rebound advantage Roane County, 9-5 in the assist category advantage Tigers, 10-7 in steals advantage Tigers, 4 blocks to 2 blocks advantage Roane County. Add that up, 38-37. Your Raiders pull it off in the last couple of seconds of this ball game.
And they have broken the 6-game losing streak. We're happy to be joined up here at our table by head coach Matt Brohard. Coach, we resorted back to the first game of the year once again. We played some chaotic basketball here tonight, but I think that what I really enjoyed was when it mattered the most, you guys made a couple of massive plays to win this ball game. Not the least was the rebound and putback by Cottrell, and then the hustle play by Epling to finish it off. Just wow.
Right. It was not pretty by any stretch. Like you said, we are glad to get that monkey off the back there after 6 in a row. Definitely not our best effort, but Coben Cottrell stepped up in there tonight. I don't know what he ended up points and rebounds, but he was solid. He was effective in there. And Coben's probably just going to find himself there permanently for the time being, to be honest. So we challenged the big guys at the end of the first half, to come out and had to be a presence, because I don't know how many rebounds or points we had in the first half in the paint, but it was not very many. Kind of challenged those guys, moved some guys around, whatever, and we did get better play in the post the second half. But yeah, Lane at the end there, just playing out hustle, and you can always bank on Lane to make that happen. Kind of in a weird predicament there at the end with 4 seconds left. That's kind of the worst possible time frame that we could have had left to defend full court. Kind of handcuffs you with some stuff. But Lane definitely followed it up. We said, if that ball beats us, gets ahead of us or whatever, you got to come looking for a back tap or a back swipe, something like that, and that's exactly what Lane did. But like I said, not pleased with the overall play for most of the night, but we did step through, win it when we had to, and got things done.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing is trying to get a monkey off your back like a losing streak. It's not going to come easily, and there's going to be tense, uptight play trying to get that done. They're kids. They're going to be kids. in their brain from time to time. And again, I thought the recovery from first half to second half was very, very good for you guys. We thought that the rebounding, the disparity wasn't that bad at halftime, but the eye test would tell you differently. It seemed like we had a lot of one and dones on offense, and they were getting extra opportunities on offense.
Right. We were just ball watching a lot of it. We were getting position and ball watching, but we weren't necessarily boxing out, driving guys out of the middle and things like that, which allowed some smaller guys to slip in there and get some offensive rebounds. But you're right. Even though the numbers did look decent, it was not a good first half rebounding. We definitely came out and did that second half. A lot of that is credit to Coben, which he was in there some of the first half too, but he really stepped up the second half, did some things. Garrett Keene stepped in there, played some very good minutes as well, just hustle plays. And rebounding as well, but proud of them getting the win, man. But we've got to get some things figured out. We had a good defensive effort again tonight. I mean, 30-some points, you can't gripe at that at all. But offensively, man, we just got to see the ball go through the hole a little bit.
Do you want to see if his reaction is the same as yours?
Yeah.
At halftime, we talked about the rebounding margin. It didn't look good, like you said. 7-7 in the first quarter. Second quarter, finishing the total at half was 20-12. With that's the exact same reaction Drew went.
That's shocking. Shocking.
Really? Because there was, like you mentioned, though, there was several putback opportunities that we missed. There was at least 3 offensive rebounds, point blank range, that we were just rushing the shots, and I think that just from the eye test made it look worse than it was on paper. Anyway,
that's shocking. 20-12. It's really shocking. But
I kind of had the same thing. But Coben had 7 in that second quarter by himself.
Right.
I mean, he really and that combination, I think, of him and Garrett Keene in that second quarter. Now, Garrett didn't show up a lot on paper. Only 3 rebounds in a ball game. But I think he was doing a good job of moving people, just because of his size.
Yeah,
that allowed Cottrell to do some things.
That combo for us has been good. If you look back to the Buffalo game, that was a combo that was in there a lot of the time in some of our successful runs, and I think that's something that we'll continue to play with going forward. But those two definitely play well together. They complement each other well, like you were saying.
Yeah.
By Garrett banging whatever, it allows Coben to kind of get some easy looks and easy rebound opportunities. So, we're proud to get a win, but ultimately we got to get better.
Well, Coach, coming off a week where you had 4 games against high-level competition, you get this big win to get that monkey off your back, and you get some time to rest, heal. You got some guys banged up a little bit here tonight, and you get a chance to breathe for a second, and then you'll go on the road on Saturday, a big trip up there to a very solid South Harrison team.
Very good South Harrison team. We're going to have to do some different things scheme-wise to handle them. They're very, very good, but they have some holes in the armor. If we go up there and play good basketball, I think we can give them a decent ball game. But it's, once again, Roane County basketball right now is Jekyll and Hyde. You don't know who you're going to get. So hopefully that team we got against Buffalo and some of the wins this year shows up.
Coach, one last thing I wanted to let you know in case you didn't hear, over $4,000 raised here tonight for Aiden Burr's family.
That's outstanding. The community guys stepped up outstanding again. We've had a lot of people reaching out, and that's what came in the bucket tonight. There's more on top of that. You've got different schools. Wirt brought some. Doddridge sent some. Tyler Consolidated sent down about $700. People from all over the LKC. Ravenswood's taking up a big collection tonight with their huge matchup with Polka, so there's going to be plenty of people there to donate. But, the outpouring's been great, and once again, Roane County steps up and does what they need to do in a time of need, and that's what makes me proud to be here.
Absolutely. Coach, great win here tonight. Get rested up. We'll see you on Saturday.
All right, thanks, guys.
Head coach Matt Brohard. One final break for Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. When we come back, we'll wrap things up with the Player of the Game Award after this message. Righty. We welcome you back to the Castle, wrapping things up here tonight. Roane County breaking the 6-game losing streak with a 1-point victory over Wirt County, 38-37 in dramatic fashion. Roane County now 6-8 on the season. Time now for Matt White to distribute our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Player of the Game Award.
Well, two guys for me that down the stretch made the biggest plays of the ball game and really contributed throughout. One, Coben Cottrell. It's obvious, 10 points, 12 rebounds. Big coming out party here for the freshman. I think he's played well in his minutes that he's gotten, and I hope what Coach Brohard said is that Coben's going to be a permanent fixture in this varsity rotation. And then Lane Epling. He had some big shots throughout the game, finished with 9 points. He had 4 rebounds, an assist, 2 steals, but the huge block shot at the end to seal the deal for Roane County, the things that really stuck out in my mind. So congratulations to those two guys, Lane Epling and Coben Cottrell, our Wheeler C Starch Auto Parts players of the game.
As we mentioned, Roane County's boys off until Saturday. They'll travel up to South Harrison for an early game. 1:45 is when the time is scheduled to start for that one. We'll be there for that one for the boys. The girls will take center stage for the rest of this week. On tomorrow, we'll be at Polka at 6 p.m. We'll be right back here on Thursday and Friday for Braxton and Sherman back-to-back. So all Lady Raider basketball action on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday here on WVRC. Glad you could join us on our live streaming coverage, our live coverage on the radio as well of Roane County High School boys basketball action. Raiders win it 38-37 for our entire broadcast crew. George Allen, our studio technician, back at WVRC Control. Katie Nutter, our camera person. A big thanks once again to A&M Digital Technology and Joe McDonald for helping us with the graphics on our Facebook Live as well. Matt White, my color commentator, and I'm Andrew Miller. We'll see you all tomorrow.